So it's Kim's birthday and we're all packed up. We're going to Fort Richardson and Jacksboro today. We may have some storms on our way, but we're going to have a beautiful weekend. We just got hitched up. We're a little dirty, a little sweaty. It's a little muggy today in Dallas, Fort Worth. So I thought I'd videotape part of our journey. So here, you see all the kids. Bye, kids. Woo. Okay. Probably not going to get better if I sit here. We got all set up. We had a rainstorm, so I didn't have the camera out. But we're set up. We went for a walk. Got our box out. The new fishing stuff. Super exciting. There's the birthday girl having a beverage. Say hi, Kimberly. Happy birthday. So right down from our campsite, there's a spring in this rock, and it comes down. What did you see? I had a big spider and it jumped. So I jumped. And then I ran. Yeah, we're gonna go fishing. Sun's going down. We're gonna fish at this little spot. Here's the birthday girl. And the new fishing stuff. It's real pretty here. All these blue bonnets, flowers, this little lake, it's so pretty. The sunset. Clear water. That looks awesome. Kim found a spot. Look at these flowers. They're real cool. This is the headquarters building. We don't have him this time. Thank you for getting the chair. So look how cool this is. This is right off the headquarters. There's some other people fishing. This is what the lake looks like now. It's beautiful. This is really a neat little spot. I like it a lot. Kim's cooking pancakes. She does this for us. The dogs are all watching, thinking that they're gonna get bacon. Oh, beautiful cardinal. He's out there on that rock, you see him? Yum, yum, pancakes. Having a great time here.
tell Kim's in the hammock by the shoes outside. But if we sneak up, see, Mom got her Everybody's wearing their matching outfits. Fiona, get off the table. Thank you. And this is the historic part. From 1867 to 1878, this was the largest fort to protect Western settlers from Indian raids in the area. So we're going to see all these. Look, there's cedar log and mud dauble. Yeah. Yeah, they use that clay, that sticky clay mud. So this is the hospital we're walking towards. I don't know if you can see, but way over there in the background, that's the city of Jacksboro. So we're really close to the Jacksboro. And there's all these buildings. That's the building we were just at.
Imagine that.
Well, they didn't know.
They have composting toilets.
Earth closet's what it's called.
You know those are making a comeback
Yes.
among RVers and...
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
And then if you're totally incapable of getting up and going to the earth closet, we'll use that bed pan.
I see.
And here's one to totally gross you out.
The bloody mattress.
No, that's fake. Glass urinal, so we can measure how much liquid's going in and how much comes
Ah, taste the urine. Yeah. Taste the urine.
but they can tell you have diabetes, and then you wait about, depending on how old you are. In one case, they live to be about 53.
Okay. And do they know, like, to watch sugar or to eat certain
No,
ways?
they
No, they don't know anything.
She's going to pass it on to her son, who will pass it on to his daughter, who will pass it on to her daughter, who will pass it on to two of my brothers and one sister.
Wow.
It is genetic.
Yeah. So, wonder how hot it was in here in the summer.
In the summertime, even with the doors and windows open, it'll be somewhere in the high 90s.
Yeah.
Won't hit 100,
it'll be cooler on the porch, and a lot of the times they won't take their bed out there. They'll take a blanket and a pillow. We're going to sew you up.
But so they use the horsehair for stitches?
Yes.
Sutures?
Well, there are plenty of horses because this is a cavalry. So, and then we've got regular bandages, and a regular bandage is gauze, and you lap it around your arm a couple of times, then you put cotton batting in there to absorb the blood and stuff. And you try to wrap this on. Once you get it enough, you just rip it, tear it too tight up. Then 2 days later, you take the bandage off, throw it in the bucket, it goes to the laundry since they wash and iron and clean it up. And we reuse it.
Oh.
Well, waste not one on.
Right.
And they know all about green. People nowadays think they're green like you said, there's compost and clothes. Right. These people know what green is. Well, I had 2 great aunts that used to save string. And I said, why would you save string off packages? Well, because if you get a hole in the window screen, then I can patch the window screen. I said, well, why can't you buy a hole in the screen? Well, why would you want to waste money doing that? But they grew up through the Depression, and so they were used to it.
Right.
That's why my parents hoarded junk. And you ask them, well, have you used it in the last 3 years? No, but I'll need it tomorrow.
Sounds like skunk in here.
Yes, he gets in a fight every year with the rattlesnake. Well, one skunk gets in a fight with the rattlesnake every year.
This is so cool.
You think they don't know.
And these are casts.
Splints or traction, yes. One's for a child, and then the other one's for a broken arm, and then these down there. The weird machine in the middle is a pill roller.
Okay.
Medicine used to come either in a liquid or a powder.
Yeah.
Well, if you open it and it's a powder and the wind blows, you lost your medicine, so they start making pills. Does that hold up?
Wow.
And if you're wondering what a fire bucket looks like in the air, that's it. That's what I wouldn't have one of those in every room.
That's what you take your hot ash out in.
No, that's what you do if you catch on fire. You gotta have water.
Oh.
It's just you don't have enough water to put the fire out.
Oh.
That's why the military, until 1890, did not allow kerosene lamps. You had to use candlelight.
Wow.
Because if a candle fell over, you used to have a little wax on the floor, and the flame went out. But kerosene, you got fire.
This is the doctor's office.
Surgeon's office.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. So it's mostly paper shuffling, just like at a regular hospital. Have shock therapy in case you're of a nervous disposition. Giant Texas redhead centipede. Live here in the park. Last time I saw them was in the men's shower house. That long. Totally cool. Trying to catch it because it'll freak the kids out for sure.
Are they poisonous?
No more than anything else.
Yeah.
Now, if you're highly allergic to hornets or bees, yeah, then you have to be careful. Otherwise, it's just.
Bees are okay. I haven't been bit by a hornet, but I'm allergic to yellow jacket.
Okay, you probably don't do real well with this.
Okay.
Now, are y'all camping in the park? Okay, don't turn any rocks over.
No.
Just leave them the way they are.
Yeah.
If there's not a rattlesnake under there, there might be one of those.
Yeah.
One of them's not a good sign. Yeah. And you saw the spring. Have y'all been over to the spring yet?
Not yet. We're going.
It's going to come up through here. Watch for snakes. It's that time. If we warm up, they can be active. If not, you may see them.
Don't they go hide with all these people walking around and stuff?
Yeah, don't stick your hand in the cubby hole.
Yeah.
Well, no, I would not do that.
People.
They do.
They do.
It's like those people that go to Yellowstone and want a picture of a buffalo up close.
So we're walking from the hospital to the morgue. They're close by. This makes sense, right? Not much going on here. It's the back view of the hospital. Now we're headed to the bakery. So this is the guardhouse, which is like the jail. Wow. If you were in trouble, you didn't have much fun. Oh, 3 soldiers in each cell. Wow. What was the room in the back? The magazine, which I think it's where they stored weaponry. And just look how pretty. Wildflowers. This little path.
It's got a curved dome designed to implode in the event of an accidental explosion.
Oh.
The original door was 6 inches thick, made of cast iron. If the port had actually been attacked, the magazine was supposed to have used as last resort.
Cool. I want to see if this is safe. Seems snaky. So now we're walking to the enlisted men's barracks. And off to the left you see this bridge. This bridge used to be over the river. For some reason they moved it. I don't really know why. But there it is. Over a field of grass. Barracks. So here we are on the bridge to nowhere. Another gate. Train depot. Jacksboro's first railroad depot. So now this is the commissary. The booklet says they catch dry goods and some animal feed in here and clothing. We're not sure what this end is for. just for perspective, we have just walked from all the way over there and all the way over here. And out there's the parking lot where our car is. Probably because they work to preserve it. Maintained by Girl Scouts. I thought it was wildlife or something.
You look so creepy.
That is hilarious. This is the back of the house. So behind that house, there's these two graves, two kids.
Man, where was I?
They died of whooping cough. And we're getting information in the office and found out that they had the geocache. Somebody had taken it there and they didn't know how to put it back. So we've looked online and we're going to put the geocache back. Let's see what's in the geocache. We don't have to take, yeah.
In what battle was the namesake of Fort Richardson General Israel B. Richardson wounded? In what battle? The Antietam Civil War.
So we're going to sign the geocache log. And then we're going to try to put it back where it's supposed to belong.
So you're going to take nothing left bracelet?
Yeah. So the Kicking Bird Trail is where the geocache goes. So that's where we just walked up. We're still walking. We discovered there's a bunch of wild onions growing, and it's
right there.
this smells fantastic.
It's making me hungry.
It's just like onions, and we are hungry. So there's a random picnic bench in this middle of nowhere trail we're on. Yeah, you can eat onions. Stream crossing number 3 on that wall. Yeah. So now we're trying to use this little picture we found on the internet to figure out where on this wall that we're supposed to put this. There's kind of a little traipsed out area here. Alright, so let's go this way. There's another one over there. Is that another state park one? See if it's the same question. So, Saturday night now. Unfortunately, you've missed a lot of our day because the camera ran out of memory and battery. The phone's in the car. Okay. And then I had to clear things off the camera. I'll get the hang of it here, but you missed this really epic walk we took with the dogs. It was pretty far. And then we walked back the long way, and it was even further than we expected. So now, as you can see, we're at the little fishing lake again. And right across there, where that guy and that chick are, or is that another guy? I don't know. Anyway, right across there is where we were last night in this video. So we are fishing. We're going to try this jig with a gummy worm or whatever the worms are called. They look like gummy worms. And we're going to try this fishing spot for a little while. Right, Kim? So, we're just back from fishing. Kim has a sad face. She's going to tell this sad story.
I caught my first fish and I couldn't get the hook out. And he lived, but I hurt him. And I'm sad about it.
What kind of fish was it?
I'm not real sure. Panfish or something? It's pretty.
It was blue.
And yellow.
Blue and yellow.
And white.
And white.
And the hook went through his bottom of his eye. It's not his eye, it was this eye socket.
Okay, well maybe that's alright.
But I couldn't get it out. So I dropped him back in the water so he'd have some air. And then I pulled him back up and tried again. And his little fin got me.
Let's see, let's put it on the camera. Can you see anything?
I didn't move away quick enough. But I finally got the hook out.
Yeah.
But he's got a little mark on his head now. From the ball of the hook.
So how do you feel about this?
I don't like it. I'm very sad about it, but I just need more practice getting the hook out safer.
Well, but the hook was already in his eye socket, or you pushed it into his eye socket?
I don't know the answer.
Okay. It's a
Either
sad
way.
fish story. The thing about fishing.
I want to do it though. I want to do it though. I like having the line out there, and I like casting them in.
So, folks, you see why I had to turn on the camera. Because she had this look on her face that I just could. It was just too much. So we'll live to fish another day. And that fish will learn to swim another day. Live to swim another day. He'll live. Yeah, he'll live. He was a real pretty fish, yeah.
And then I was done fishing for the day.
Yeah. that was it. So we're back at our campsite, and it's dusk. I'll show you here in a second. This is our campground at night. There's a beautiful sunset. We had the place to ourselves earlier, but it has filled in. Yay, Bella! So, interestingly enough, folks, that all the campers that came and spoiled our privacy all brought these big rigs and smoker grills and bicycles and came for one night. And it's now, Kim, it's about 11, right? No, it's 12. And they're all gone. It's been kind of cold and windy this morning. So we've just been getting ready. We're mostly packed up, but we're going to go on a bike ride. So I wanted to show you this. I've never seen a flower that does this. It's like these stars, all closed up little stars. And then they open. These are starting to open. And then they turn into a big white flower. All the littles. Here comes the car. I love this rock. This rock's just right across from our camper. So cool. It's really big. Look, it's so big it has its own ecosystem going on. Wildflowers. There's Trixie. We're going to walk down to where these rocks are. There's supposed to be a spring that comes out, and we hear kids playing down there all the time. This chasm to the creek, climbing up through these. And there's a spring. Supposedly this underground spring that starts here is the beginning of all of this water that becomes Lost Creek, Jacksboro Lake, and Lost Creek Reservoir. It's really cool.
Is this like the picture you saw?
Yes. That rock, see it? There's probably a huge underwater cave down there because the water will have taken some of the rock out. So, look familiar? This is where we were yesterday. Train station, Trestle Bridge. There. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to head back. We only have about 30 more minutes to ride, and then we have to get packed up out of our campsite. So even though this trail is freaking awesome,
Not only that, we had a lot of downhills.
yeah, we're going to have some more uphills on the way back.
Might take us a little quicker.
Kim's wearing a new shirt. Sloth 5K, finish whenever.